Donald Trump finally came out and said it this week. Maybe some folks say they would like a dictator. Now, he made these comments on Monday in the Oval Office during one of the most incoherent speeches that he has ever made in his entire life. And I say speech instead of press conference because he just kept rambling on without anybody interrupting him, jumping from topic to topic, going on about the World Cup, going on about crime, going on about everything else that's bugging him, and making no sense along the way. But during one of his little rants that definitely called into question his mental health, he said this: "I think the Democrats better get smart, and politically, I hope they don't. But actually, in terms of love for the country, I hope they do, because it would be good to work together. So I'm thinking about, when I have some slob like Democratic Illinois Governor J.B. Pritzker criticizing us before we even go there. I made the statement that next should be Chicago because, as you all know, Chicago's a killing field right now, and they don't acknowledge it. And they say we don't need them. Freedom, freedom, he's a dictator, he's a dictator. A lot of people are saying, maybe we'd like a dictator. I don't like a dictator. I'm not a dictator. I'm a man with great common sense and a smart person. And when I see what's happening to our cities and then you send in troops instead of being praised, they're saying you're trying to take over the republic. These people are sick. But I'm really saying, and I say this to all of you in a certain way, we shouldn't wait to be asked because they have cities that are under control, out of control. So we go in and fix it." Now, aside from the obvious fact that none of that made any sense, right? Incomplete sentences, incomplete thoughts, saying the wrong words like, they're under control. And by that I mean they're out of control because it's under the control. No, these are the rantings and ramblings of a mentally ill person who needs round-the-clock psychiatric care. But instead, he's serving as president of the United States, threatening to invade American cities with our own military. That is what he is doing. Not to mention the fact that, no, there are not some people saying maybe we want a dictator. No, that's not a thing. What he does, which he always does and always has done, is he always says some people are saying, many people are saying, a few folks have said, those people don't exist. What Donald Trump does is he creates these fake people in his demented brain, then he projects his wants and desires onto those people, and then those people in his head say the things he wants to hear so that he can justify what he does, which again is mentally ill. He wants to be a dictator. He can't say, I don't like a dictator. You literally told us you wanted to be a dictator on day one only. Remember that? You said that out loud on national television. So you don't get to contradict yourself now when you're actually acting like a dictator. And again, for the record, nobody wants that. We don't want a mentally ill man with his finger on the button sending troops to Chicago or troops to D.C., And contrary to what Donald Trump says, no, a majority of people in D.C. are not happy about this. A majority, according to the only poll available, do not like it. It is not having an effect. Your National Guard, FBI, DEA, ATF, everybody you've sent in there, because it's 7 different government agencies, are actually arresting fewer people than the beat cops were before you even went in there. It's been a failure by every measure, and it's a failure that is also now affecting small businesses in D.C. that are losing thousands of dollars a day, according to the business owners. But Trump wants to be a dictator, and that is what his rambling, incoherent statement was all about. Thanks for watching, everybody, and if you're not already, please subscribe to the channel. We got fresh content every day for you. And if you want to follow us across social media, make sure you check out all of the social links that we have posted in the description of this video.